Indeed, vitamin D deficiency can occur because you do not get enough sun. Vitamin D is needed to keep bones, teeth and muscles healthy, and the NHS says that a lack of vitamin D can lead to bone deformities such as rickets in children, and bone pain caused by a condition called osteomalacia in adults. Nonetheless, taking too many vitamin D supplements over a long period of time can cause too much calcium to build up in the body. There are several signs on your skin that you may be able to spot. The Screen Health site says that vitamin D plays an important role in our skin health. It notes the vitamin contributes to wound healing, and vitamin D deficiency may therefore contribute towards slowly healing wounds, and also the development of skin diseases such as eczema and psoriasis. Symptoms can also include muscle aches and weakness, waddling gait, chronic widespread pain or bone pain in the lower back, pelvis and foot. The NHS says risk factors of vitamin D deficiency include a lack of sunlight exposure, darker skin, being housebound, malabsorption, and being pregnant or breastfeeding. You cannot overdose on vitamin D through exposure to sunlight. Moderna vaccine side effects. EMA assessing reports of a new serious complication in summer months. The majority of the population will get enough vitamin D through exposure to sunlight and a healthy, balanced diet. Between October and early March, the NHS says we do not make enough vitamin D from sunlight, so you need to get vitamin D from your diet. Around 20% of adults may have low vitamin D status, and there are several main risk factors for vitamin D deficiency. If you or someone you care for is in a higher risk group, they may need to take vitamin D supplements. Prince Charles' health, royal's embarrassing chronic condition, Insight 3 gum disease inducing foods to avoid or risk severe problems, warning arthritis diet, 5 arthritis-friendly foods you shouldn't live without, advice. For example, if you are spending a lot of time indoors, the NHS suggests you should take 10 micrograms of vitamin D a day to keep your bones and muscles healthy. You can't take vitamin D supplements as tablets, liquid or a spray, and they can be bought in a pharmacy. Oversupplementation of vitamin D, however, can be just as harmful and should be avoided. The NHS says taking too many vitamin D supplements over a long period of time can cause too much calcium to build up in the body, which can weaken the bones and damage the kidneys and the heart. If your doctor has recommended you take a different amount of vitamin D, you should follow their advice, the NHS adds. The health body adds that reports about vitamin D reducing the risk of coronavirus are not backed by enough evidence to know if this is the case. There is currently not enough evidence to support taking vitamin D solely to prevent or treat COVID-19, it says. In April 2020, the NHS issued a statement, based on recommendations from Public Health England, PHE, that we should all consider taking 10 micrograms/day vitamin D as a supplement, to keep our bones and muscles healthy. This advice has been issued now, largely because of the restrictions imposed by quarantine and lockdown. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, ask your midwife or health visitor for information around vitamin D intake. The Cleveland Clinic says, vitamin D doesn't occur naturally in many foods. That's why certain foods have added vitamin D. Sources include oily fish, red meat, and egg yolks.